everybody, starting out a little bit early again. Is my sound working? Let's look. It should be working. So we're just going to start off with where I left off yesterday. I know I had to do a short stream yesterday, but oh well, it happens. Had to go get my oil changed in my car, and it was an appointment I couldn't wait around to do anymore. Okay, there we go. Let's see, I need an armory. I need a marketplace first. So let's build a marketplace. I'll tuck it right over here. Let's see, I need to get iron. I don't have enough money for that, of course. I need to start building some houses. I can't. I'll build my houses over here. I think that's where I always built my houses, actually. And I know I need to put in a couple more of these. 1, 2. And I'll take care of those 3. Give me some wood faster. Okay, come on. I got 2 houses going, so that should take care of me for now. Now I need to get both of these. I need a blacksmith and a Fletcher's workshop. But I also need to build an armory. A lot of deer. Oh, and I can't buy wood. No, he's dead. It's my fish tank, Sanka. Just glanced up and saw your message. It's my fish tank. So definitely not pee. Oh, it's not that bad. The sound of water is relaxing for me. Yeah, I have guppies, I have some snails, and I also have a algae eater in the tank. The algae eater, it's classified as a catfish. It's not a pleco. I used to have a bristlenose pleco, but when I moved, he disappeared. I don't know if he jumped out of the tank or what, but he just disappeared. I think I need to put some water in my fish tank if it's that noticeable, because normally it's not that loud. But I've been running a dehumidifier a lot lately, so my water level has dropped considerably. It's probably dropped 4 or 5 inches off my tank. It's a 40-gallon octagon tank. And I have it in the corner about 3 feet from my desk. The ones I have do. They're called mystery snails. Some of them are black, some of them are white, some of them are yellow. They're just different colors. And actually, I haven't seen any of my snails lately, so I'm starting to think that they may have died and catfish ate them all. Which that has happened in the past many times. Oh, of course I need gold. So now to tax the people. No, I didn't name any of them, Gary. Every time I have ever named a fish, it has died like the same day or the very next day. So I avoid naming any of them out of precaution. Let's see. I can't really sell anything to make money, dang it. Yeah, I have some pretty weird luck when it comes to my fish. I've had some very interesting things happen with my fish tank over the years. So I've had guppies since I was in college. The only store we had in the terms of getting pets was Walmart. So fish was really about my only option. Well, it was really funny because I got a 1.5-gallon fish tank. My parents bought it for me. Clover has not jumped into any of the fish tanks. I've only had Clover since June. And I kind of keep stuff stacked up around my fish tank so she can't get to it so easily. Because I remember what Jersey used to do all the time. Jersey is my pit. She's actually with my husband in Kentucky. He took a job down there and he's working down there, but he comes back every so often. But Jersey has jumped on my fish tank quite a few times. It's the same fish tank I've had since we got Jersey. But I kid you not, about 1.5, 2 years ago, my heater malfunctioned in my fish tank and it cooked all my fish that I had in my fish tank. After that happened, I bought a temperature sensor and it actually turns my heater off and on. And this heater that I have in there now, I think has died because I keep getting alerts that my fish tank is too cold now. And I'm just like, okay, well, I guess it's time to go buy a new heater. The heaters for my fish tank, they run about $45–50 a piece. Yeah. But Clover, she noticed the fish tank for the first time about 2 weeks ago. And she just stood here barking at the fish. I mean, everybody's heard her bark on stream, whenever I'm on Corey's stream. She barks quite a bit. She doesn't bark nearly as much as Jersey does, but she still barks a good bit. Oh, you should. It would surprise Corey, I can tell you that. I just think it's funny he has one of my accounts listed as a top courier and the other one listed as a trusted courier. That cracks me up so much. I'm like, it's the same person, just two different accounts. Is it penalizing me for mega dehydrating him so much? Because that's the only thing I can think of, is that he's penalizing me for all that. Oh, great. Bandits. Well, they're going to kill my axe cutter. They're going to break my workshop. Jeez. I always forget how hard this level is. I always forget how hard this level is. And they're... Oh my gosh. My marketplace. Yeah, I keep telling Corey all kinds of different numbers on my tuck bucks. I'm sitting right around like 18,000 right now. That meme I made the other night was just to freak him out a little bit. Or was it? No, it was Gardic. It was Gardic. It's last night, wasn't it? Night before, something like that. Make him rethink about aggravating me and not listening to me. I'm evil. I'm evil. That's all there is to it. I just have too much fun torturing people, I guess. It was actually Gardic's story. So when we were playing Gartic's story the other night. He literally just froze when he read that and was just like, oh no, seriously? I was sitting here laughing my head off. Yeah, I just do month to month because that happens like that. I just do month to month because sometimes I may not have the full amount to get the sub back, and I have a prom sub that I never use. So, worst case scenario, I downgrade to my prom sub for a month. So I always have that as a backup plan. That way I don't have to put up with the stupid ads. But as many subs as Allegorical gives away, and everyone else, I'm honestly surprised that I haven't been unsubbed for like a couple minutes and I just get another one out of the blue. It was like, Corey doesn't know that Squeak has 59,000 tuck bucks ready to mega him. Or something like that. And he just froze. He's like, no way. I'm like, yeah. Well, I don't blame you. I mean, I was glad. I was just, a lot of times anymore, I have a game running in the background that I'm playing. And if I get called for a game on his stream, I play. If I don't, I'm playing something like this or one of my other mini games that I have. I've been in a medieval video game kick lately. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would have sucked. Oh, I've got so many games now, it's uncanny. I've got 9.5 terabytes of storage on my computer. Jeez. I normally get into at least one game a week on Corey's stream. It just really depends. There's been a couple weeks where I've gotten in like maybe 4 the entire week. And then there's been some nights I'm called for nearly every single game. I do not get picked like every other game. Here lately I have been, which has had me scratching my head because those are the nights typically when I'm busiest. Normally when I'm not in voice chat, it's because I'm either on the phone or I am talking to a friend of mine. I have a friend that I play a lot of games with, especially, normally it's Thursday night through Sunday around this time. I'm talking to them. Reserved for Quip and got picked for Fib and espionage. Yeah. I don't remember what all I got picked for last night or yesterday. By the time he was doing King of the Castle, I was in zone out mode playing Anno. Yeah. Teddy picks me some, but there's some games I just want to play all the time. Like Fixty Text. I love Fixty. I think that is my favorite of all the Jackbox games now. And I'm not coordinated enough really to do Dodo Re Mi. I try and I do bad. Like if I can do more than 3 keys, I'm doing great. But there's times I even struggle with 3 keys. And I'm going to lose this level. Dang it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to lose this level. Yeah, I don't think I got any wins last night. That's sad, because I was playing the level on easy, and I still lost. Okay, I'm going to move it over here. And put my granary over here somewhere. There we go. Okay, so that's over there. I'll build one of these over here too. Yeah, I don't worry about getting wins so much. I know right now I'm gifting all of my wins to Shark Tits just to annoy the hell out of Corey. The bot still hasn't won. Reasonable place that I can't reserve. Yeah. Well, that's understandable though, Senka. Given everything. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. I mean, it's always good to have people that will talk to you and listen to you. And heaven knows I've struggled with that myself in the past. I've struggled with that enough to know in my lifetime. Yay! Well, I'm gonna have y'all stay here and kill the bears. Kill the bears. Kill the bears. Kill the bear. Oh, dude, no. Okay. Those bears are dead. I'm going to put you over here, up there. Okay. There's 3 more bears. The definition of a hermit. Oh, that's my grandma. So, she is a complete and utter shut-in. Refuses to go anywhere, do anything. It's like pulling teeth to even get her to go to the doctor. I mean, I could be defined as a hermit too. The only places I ever go is work and home. Every now and again, I have to run errands that I can't get out of. Like yesterday, I had to go do my oil change. It is possible to be a hermit in the digital age. It is. Because I kind of feel like when sometimes, I mean, I can get everything I need pretty much from the computer. Yeah, you can communicate with people and talk online, but even before the digital age, once telephones became a thing, it was still possible to communicate with other people. You just pick up the phone and call. Yeah. Yeah, I do too, for the most part. I mean, like I said, my grandma's that definition. Only thing she ever does is talk on the phone. Oh, of course it's empty. And I don't even have enough gold to buy any apples. So, yeah, fun. Oh, where did Clover go? Okay. And, yeah, it could be a fun line between the two. I mean, naturally, I am an introvert through and through. It takes me a little while to warm up to people. Dang it. I'll be right back. Gotta go grab that real quick. Okay, I'm back. My brother was picking something up I had for him. That's why I walked through the gate, so I just had to go grab it and take it to him. Yeah, my brothers rely on me for a lot. I tend to have I'm the only one that has an address that can easily get deliveries. So my youngest brother sends car parts to my house all the time. He's a mechanic, so I'm pretty much used to it. And out of me and my brothers, I'm the one that lives closest to my parents. And I live a half hour from them. The next closest brother, lives about 35 minutes away. He lives about 5 minutes from me. And then my other brother lives a half hour in the opposite direction of our parents from me. Yeah, I got married and moved out when I turned 26, but when I was in college, I was on my own for 4.5 years. And then when I graduated, I moved back. My younger brothers, Jay, he didn't move out until he was 28. And then my youngest brother didn't move out until he was 30. Was he 30 or 31? No, he'll be 31 this year. So he didn't move out until he was until he was 30. But that's just the way we've always been. Of course, I'm always been the ambitious one out of the three of us, but yet probably the most... I call myself introverted. A lot of people don't see me as introverted, but I prefer to be by myself a lot and doing my own thing. Why can't I place that there? That makes no sense. Heck. Oh. Yeah, that makes it rough. That makes it really rough. I couldn't imagine. Could not imagine. I have no food. I have no money. I can't sell wood, can I? I cannot sell wood. Well, looks like I'm definitely going to lose this one. Oh, let's restart it. I will put it over here. Oh, wow. That does suck. That really does suck. It makes things hard, too. Just trying to make it through everything. But that's the thing. Everybody's mental health needs to come before anything else. That's what I've always believed. If there's something wrong, you need to reach out and find help. Oh, goodness, Sanka, that's rough. That's really rough. I couldn't imagine. Couldn't imagine what you have been having to go through. I know when I was a kid, when I first went to the eye doctor, they claimed that I would be blind by the time I was 16. And luckily that never happened. But when I turned 16, they said, oh, she'll be blind before she's 21. And it just kept changing. And then I went to a different eye doctor finally, and they were like, they had no idea why the eye doctor was saying that to me, because they didn't see anything wrong other than my optic nerve being smooth on one side. Oh, wow. Talking to him. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. There was no history of blindness in my family on either side. And that's what confused a lot of people. Seems like it's gotten worse. Yeah. Yeah, that definitely makes it harder. Makes it a lot harder. It is. I mean, but who in their right mind tells a 8-year-old that you're going to be blind by the time you're 16? Oh my gosh. Chronic dandruff. Wow. So like psoriasis. Because that's basically what psoriasis is chronic dandruff. Or a form of it. Yeah. Well, good thing is it's always possible to get over things like that. It's amazing how people can heal and not have things that they had when they were younger, or that the doctors claimed. Anymore, if I'm told that I have something and I'm not sure, or any family member really, I tell them go for a second opinion every single time. Well, yeah, it's always a possibility too. Anything's a possibility. I mean, honestly, 10 years ago, if you would have told me I'd be doing what I'm doing now, going after the state coordinator position for the job I have right now, I would have told you were psychotic. 10 years ago, I was in grad school and I was working at the DMV giving driving tests to kids. Yeah. I think a lot of people are looking forward to that. I think it sounds really interesting. I'm like, part of me is like, oh, that's going to be amazing. And then part of me is like, I don't know about that. Yeah. It hasn't been easy for me. Um, I've had several close family members and friends die while I was in school. And it didn't really start happening until my junior year of high school. Yeah. I mean, that would be really rough. I mean, I'm pretty good with color differentiation, but not the best. I kid you not. I lost 3 of my grandparents within 6 years. Literally, there was about a 2-year. It's okay. It's okay. It was a long time ago. I lost 3 of my grandparents within a 6-year span. And all of 3 of them died about 2 years apart. And they all died on Wednesdays. Wednesday is the one day of the week I still do not like. No. Thing is, the first one is what hurt the worst because that was my grandma on my dad's side of the family. And I'm actually tearing up a little bit talking about it. She was diagnosed with cancer when I was 4. And I spent a lot of time with her helping take care of her because of her chemo treatments and helping her clean her house and just the general things that she needed done. She fought cancer and fought cancer and fought cancer, and she died when I was 16, almost 17. She had one goal, and that was to see me and my brothers all graduate from high school. She didn't get to see any of us graduate. She had 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 different types of cancers over the years. And she went in remission every time, but the last time. I mean, she went full on chemo, radiation, all of it. And it was hard for me to process through it. Then the Wednesday before my high school graduation, so 2 days before my high school graduation, my grandpa on my mom's side passed. They were actually set to send him home from the hospital that day. And we're driving to the hospital to go see him because it was senior skip week. So I was like, okay, well, we'll go see Pawpaw, and then we'll just go pick up my clothes and stuff for graduation and have everything ready for that. Well, we forced their hand. None of the seniors showed up. We technically didn't get anything. We all just skipped. Like we would have random senior skip days and stuff like that where the entire senior class would just skip school. But yeah, the last week before graduation, we showed up. We had to be there on Thursday for senior awards and graduation practice. And that was it. they did all of our finals and everything the week before that. So we were just literally sitting around doing nothing. And we all knew it. So we just skipped the entire week. And one coordinated day, and you had to buy a ticket. Oh, yeah, we didn't have like senior breakfast or anything like that. We did a senior picnic. And everything that we had for the picnic actually came from our funds that we had left over from the previous year from fundraising. Because at my high school, it's always been a tradition that the junior class pays and organizes prom, while the senior class, they only worry about their senior stuff. The only way you were eligible for senior skip day. Wow. Yeah, we didn't have to buy tickets or anything like that. We just more or less did what we wanted to. I know my senior year, I was in Honor Society. And we did, every year they did what was called Penny Day. Well, the teachers were in on it. They had to be. Class couldn't start until they counted every single penny that was brought to class that day. And it was the last class of the day, which was primarily the main academic classes at the end of the day. And I kid you not, that was something that we did every year. And the Honor Society used that money to go towards their trip that they had. Well, sadly, my class treasurer wasn't very good with money and kept signing us up for this and that and the other. We were saving money to go to Disney. By the time everything was said and over with, we only had enough money to go to the movies, and I didn't even go because I didn't want to go see that movie. And seniors pay for lunch on the first day of the juniors or something like that. Oh. Yeah, with my high school, what they do is the senior class president, on the day of graduation, they get the account information. When they turn 18, they have to actually go to the bank with the principal, and the bank account is actually signed over to the senior class president, because they maintain the funds for like class reunions and stuff like that. So, and they have to use that account. I'm not too far behind you. I actually graduated high school in 2006. My classes had, well, they attempted to have a 10-year class reunion. There was maybe 10 people who even bothered to go because they were charging $10 per person for a picnic during the day, and then another $120 for a dinner that same night. Yeah, that's pretty steep. Traditionally in my area, the 10-year class reunion is the reunion that everybody goes to. But like I said, there was only like 10 or 15 people that even went to the class reunion. Oh, 3 to 4 days. Ours is literally one day. Normally it's a Saturday. Normally those fall on Saturdays. And that's tradition with my high school. My mom, she actually graduated from the same high school I did. And all the older classes, like before 2000, all of those classes, they try to have like a combined class reunion for all of them. And it's just a little bit ridiculous because there's like 20 classes trying to have one class reunion together, and you don't even know most of the people. They started doing that around the time my mom was having her 25th class reunion. And they literally go to the football game on Friday night and then the Heritage Festival on that Saturday. And that's really it. There's really nothing special going on other than things that would already be happening. But a lot of people I didn't really get along with in high school. Me and my friends, we were like the outcasts. I mean, of everybody I went to high school with, I don't think I really talk to anybody anymore. Pretty much the same thing with the people I went to college with. Oh, what does my brother want now? I'll be back. Hate to do this, but I've got to bounce off of here. My parents are coming over, and my grandma's having to be rushed to the hospital, so joy. So I'm going to hop off here, and I'll hopefully be back later.